Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I am Kyle Ferretti. I wanted to come on here and chat about money. I'm starting this channel because it's been a long time coming. I've been thinking about the things I've wanted to discuss on here for quite a while, and I have a lot of places I want to go, which is why I launched this channel, Quantum Money, because I don't just want to talk about personal finance per se. There's a lot of things I think in the monetary space that people get caught up in their own thoughts and their own emotions that generates just an overall fear of money. And I think that is a big reason why a lot of people tend to struggle when it comes to taking care of their funds. And I'm equally guilty of this. I know a lot of my friends and family are guilty of this, and we all have a lot to learn. I think I'm going to be talking about a lot of that. I'm definitely going to be talking about a lot of personal finance. I think there's a lot of basics that a lot of people just on a fundamental level just don't understand and don't take the time to learn. And I think that's going to be super important for everyone to just really wrap their heads around it. So I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible when it comes down to it. The little things that you can do on a day-to-day, weekly, monthly, yearly basis to just better yourself when it comes to money. I can let you know I'm not very passive with my money, and obviously a lot of people are, and that's perfectly fine. If you are, you definitely should be one that knows what's going on with your money at all times and how to take care of it. I've had a few conversations with some friends and family, and what I've just really learned is like there's just a ton of fear. And it's funny because like money is super important for all of us. Obviously, it's how we get by, it's how we pay for everything, it's how we pay for our expenses, and it's also how we get to a state in our lives where hopefully we can potentially stop working. And it's super important that everyone wraps their head around that. And as we get older, I think fear builds because you go, oh, I'm running out of time to put this money away and start saving and saving. And it just creates like a scarcity mindset. And what we need to understand is that there's so much money out there to have. And for us to be able to make that, we just need to really just put ourselves in a position to go out there and get it. So I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. It's like I said, it's going to be some personal finance. I'm going to be talking about investing. That's going to be a big, big part of this because investing is super important. I think a lot of people are just scared to do that, even though it's so easy to do. You just got to learn some basics. I'm going to go through a series of definitions when it comes to investing too, because I think just you guys understanding that at a fundamental level is going to be beneficial for everybody. And also it'll help me rehearse it for myself because as I educate you guys and teach you guys about things, it'll just be rehearsing it in my own brain. So I'll be able to pick up on it a little bit more and have it stay there where I want it to be. And then I'm also going to talk about like side hustles and generating income and looking for good opportunities in the markets. I'm going to talk about stocks and I'm going to talk about crypto. I'm going to talk a little bit about some metals and things like that. There's just so many different avenues that you just got to be in a position to play the game the right way. And I think so many people are scared to play the game the wrong way that they just don't play at all. And when you live in that kind of state, you're just going to live probably pretty poorly overall. And the answer isn't just like stockpiling your money in the mattress or anything along those lines, which is what a lot of people do because they just don't know what to do with it. And it's funny because a lot of the conversations I have, they just tell you, I don't know what to do with it, so I just save it. I'm like, well, then learn what to do with it. It's you got to put time into things if you want to understand them. Anything you've ever gotten better at and you've wanted to improve upon, you've had to actually put some work into. So I'm a big proponent of actually working on that kind of stuff, and I'm hoping to bring some of that to you guys so you get a better understanding just overall of what you need to do with your money. I think there's going to be a lot, I won't say a lot. There's going to be some technical stuff on here. I'm going to simplify it to the best of my ability when it comes down to it. There's definitely going to be some fun stuff on here. I'm definitely going to recap some of the market information and things that are going on. I like to trade. I don't trade big. I'm not rich. I'm hoping to be rich eventually as time goes by. I have goals set there. So there'll definitely be updates as that grows and I get to talk about that because that's fun. If I have any friends or family that definitely want to talk about some finances, I'll have them on here as well. It's going to be all over the place. The reason I named it Quantum Money is because I think a lot of being able to gain what you are looking for, you have to believe in it first. And that's really where the quantum part comes into it. So we're going to talk about all things when it comes down to it, because I think this is just a really, really fun topic for me. And it's a scary topic for a lot of people. So I'm hoping to make it a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more simple so everyone can begin to understand what I'm talking about and just start to implement little things in your lives that just increase the odds of you being successful with your funds. All right. The The one thing I will stress is anything I provide you guys is obviously not going to be financial advice. I want you guys to do your own research. You always should. Okay, I want to emphasize that again. You should do your own research and understand what you are doing. If you do not understand what you are doing at a fundamental level, you shouldn't be doing it. All right. And that's why I want to emphasize, like, you just got to take the time. You got to learn. And as you put that time in, you'll only get better at what it is you're trying to do, and you won't regret it, especially when it comes to money. I think everybody I know in my entire life wants more of it, wants to be able to live more comfortable, live more successful, have more things that they've wanted or desired in their life to go their way. So money is a great way to do it. I can tell you, whoever told you the money's root of all evil is a fool, and is just trying to keep you from going out there and getting it for yourself. So I'm looking forward to chatting about this with you guys. I will definitely be updating, or should I say uploading some videos on a more consistent basis. I'm not trying to get super edit heavy on these videos either, so you'll definitely hear me stumble over some things. It's more fun for me that way. I think it's more real too. At the same time, I don't like when things are too pretty. I'm just a guy in an apartment that likes to talk about this stuff and is finally jumping on here to start running with it. So obviously, if you guys have any questions, I'm going to be open to chatting with everybody when it comes down to it, because we're all on this path. I'm just going to sit here and tell you guys mine, what I'm learning, what I'm putting out there, and how I can help you guys. So I hope you guys, enjoy the channel as it grows. Thanks.